Well, here we are on YouTube. Yep, that's right. You're on YouTube and you're watching two 40-something grown men listen to music and bop their heads, and you think that's a good idea. You clicked on this video to see what we would do, and this is what you get. So you're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, Nathan, for that. You know, when we do a new band for the first time on our channel, we should probably do a better intro, because this is the first time we've done the Strokes. True. You know what I mean? So people that know our channel already know us, but the people who are fans of the Strokes will come to this channel hoping for a great reaction, and they're already like, no.
They're like,
no.
I am not listening to him drone on. Mr. Boring Vanilla Face, the bearded one.
You stop it. Everyone loves you. Stop it. Okay, this is from Chloe. This is from Chloe. Chloe is one of our faithful patrons, and Chloe says great. This. Chloe's great. Chloe says, the Strokes are a 5-member band, 2 guitars, formed around 2000, and they're still going strong after 20 plus years. This is what we like. I want to say this. Can I just say this really? This is just a note to all of our future patrons and patrons right now. Nathan and I like it when we get requests from bands that still exist. Okay, so especially some are exceptional. Like we get bands like the Kinks. That's cool because we know they're long gone. But we've gotten like bands that are like sort of new, but they're already disbanded. It's hard. It's like, I really like this song. Oh, they broke up 6 years ago. Like, So anyways, I like to hear the Strokes are still around. Now, we still might not like the song, but I like the idea they're still around. Okay. Their sound has progressed quite a bit throughout the years, but still maintain that indie garage rock feel to it. Okay. This song, Reptilia, is one of their hits and is from their second album. I think it's a good intro to them. And a great song with all the elements there, the guitar, the bass line, the intensity. All right.
Well done, Chloe.
I believe the Strokes should always have good intensity. All right.
I knew that joke was coming.
No,
I didn't know when it was coming, but I
Nathan?
I knew it was going to happen.
No.
I should have had the thing ready. I should have had this ready for when you told your joke, but I didn't. Okay.
There's nothing better than a good stroke sound. Okay, so Ellie, go away. All right, okay, let's go.
People are like, who's Ellie?
Yeah. Oh.
That's great. I'm curious because I don't know if Chloe did this on purpose, but this one, this fits the category of what I
One
call
wheel list?
the one wheel playlist. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
So
I knew it. I knew it.
Playlist. Backwards for everyone that's reading.
Yeah, that's a perfect song for you going around in your one wheel and
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like it's like fast paced. You know, the bass do 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 do. It fits a lot of the songs that are in that category. So it reminded me of a couple other songs on that playlist. So I was like, oh, this was a no brainer. The one thing that I will say about the one wheel playlist is if the song ever goes down for a quiet breakdown where it's like slows down for a moment, it gets kicked off the one wheel playlist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not because it's a bad song. Not because it's a bad song, but I gotta have like a driving beat the whole time when I'm on the one wheel. Mm-hmm. I can't have like some slow down.
Yeah, it doesn't mean this. Yeah, you have a lot of songs that you love, but they just don't necessarily go on the list.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think Chloe was absolutely right. Obviously, this is somebody that watches our channel, so they hear the criticisms and the things that we like of songs. Like, I think Ryan and Nathan might like this sound or this style, or because for me, definitely, I like driving beats. Like Nathan, I like the driving beat. Love guitars. Love they had a little solo in that song. There's a bit of a solo in that song, which I loved. And a lot of different changes. You know, the guitar by itself, they were joining in. The chorus changed. The guy's gravelly. The guy sounded like, Bono with a cold, which I really liked. It sounded. Did it sound like Bono? Like when Bono does his yell, he does that kind of like.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
The Bono yell. It sounds like the Bono yell, which I loved. It was great. And I don't know where these guys. Actually, I do know where they're from. I can look right now.
The other thing was,
them up on.
Did you hear the subtle horns in the background? Like they didn't showcase the horns as one of the pictures, the images. It was the guitars and the drums and the bass. But there was horns. I swear there was horns in that song. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I thought I heard just like a real
they're American. They're from New York. They're from New York City. New York City. Get a rope. Hey, there's a little deep pull. Does anyone know what we're talking about? Anyone know that? Okay. Anyways, I want to hear more of these guys. But this is my request now, Chloe, or anyone else that is a Strokes fan. Don't just put in the comments. You need to listen to, which is fine. You can do that, but we won't. We're not going to do it. You have to go through our Patreon system, and that's how we'll give a reaction review. We're not going to just arbitrarily listen to songs on our own, because the whole point of a reaction channel is for you, the viewer and listener, to see our thoughts on the song after we've heard it for the first time. Because Nathan and I do not lie. We don't pre-listen to songs. Ellie does for us, just she'll listen to the songs for us, because sometimes she'll be like, I don't know if these guys will like it. She's really good. She's like our screener, so to speak. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, I want to hear more, but I want to hear more from their latest album. They had one to come out in 2020, which is just a few years ago. That's their latest album. I kind of want to hear what they sound like now, because they're an active band. Mm-hmm. This was from their second album. They've had a few in between. Now I want to hear what they sound like today. So sell me on the Strokes today. Are they a band worth listening to today as a new fan? Okay.
And to answer your question there, Ellie, yes, paste pecani sauce.
Paste pecani sauce. That's right. It's like they're eating the sauce. The sauce is delicious. They're like cowboys or something from Texas. And the guy, where'd you get this sauce? Well, it was made in New York City. And they're like, New York City. And they literally hang the guy who gave them food. The Texans hang the guy who gave them food from New York City, because they're from Texas, from the South or whatever. They hung the Yankee from a tree because he gave him free food that was made in New York. Okay. All right. There you go. Those are the good old days of commercials. You can't hang people in commercials anymore. Okay.
Nope. Okay. Thanks so much. That was great. I love that song. I can't wait to hear more of the Strokes. And
me too.
We will see you on the next
Love the good Strokes. Love it.